What's up everybody, it's Ryan here with a brand new video for you guys today. And I'm coming at you with a new video, different video I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna do my Ring of Honor, complete Ring of Honor DVD collection today. As I'm filming this, it's nighttime, but I'm gonna be doing that. So let's get right into it. I'm really excited. Been wanting to do this video for a while, so let's get right into it. Okay, first up we have Ring of Honor The Homecoming from Philadelphia, 2005. Punk versus Daniels, Styles versus Jimmy Rave street fight. Those are your headliners. Then we have 2007 here. 2007 Race to the Top of the Mountain Night 1. The young Roderick Strong. You have the Briscoes versus Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Kevin Steen versus Jack Evans, so you have some matches in there. Briscoes versus Nigel and Danielson's awesome. I don't want to pronounce that one, but we have this one. This is 2009. And this one, we have Jerry Lynn, Tyler Black non-title match. Jay Briscoe versus Davey Richards. So, a lot of good stuff in here. Final Battle 2009 from Toronto. Young Kenny Omega, doesn't even look like him now. Four Corner Survival, Ring of Honor title. Austin Aries, Tyler Black, Jerry Lynn, Nigel McGuinness, Lance Storm and Kevin Steen versus Chris Hero and Davey Richards. Kenny Omega versus Kenny King. El Generico versus Sanjay Dutt, plus Bret the Hitman Hart. Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor, 2010. Can't really see it, it's a dark font, but you have Roderick Strong, Tyler Black, the Kings of Wrestling versus Motor City Machine Guns, Kevin Steen and Colt Cabana, 34th Street Fight, Last Man Standing match, Death match, something really quick. Grudge match, Austin Aries, Delirious, Daniels versus Eddie Edwards. And there's other stuff on here. It's very hard to read the back, but this was a great pay-per-view as well. Seeing Seth Rollins and Roger Strong in the main event's awesome. We have one that I haven't watched yet, but from 2010. It's not in the shelf yet. We have Final Battle 2010. Steen and Generico. You can read all that. I got it for Steen and Generico. I love Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Anything they're in, I always watch it. And then we have their Final Battle match from 2012, Ladder War, for the Ring of Honor World title. Ring of Honor tag titles, Scum versus Briscoes versus the Wrestling Factory, which was Cedric Alexander, who I absolutely think is one of the best wrestlers in the world. Very underrated, fantastic wrestler. And Caprice Coleman, who I also thought was very good. Matt Hardy versus Adam Cole. The Red Dragon versus the Wolves, the American Wolves. Great match. Jerry Lynn versus Mike Bennett. New York City Street Fight, Red Titus and BJ Whitmer versus Wrestling's Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, World's Greatest Tag Team. Prince Nana versus RD Everett. Rhino versus Jay Lethal, and Michael Elgin versus Roderick Strong. So that's my only one from 2012. Then we have Charm City Challenge. Cole and Roderick Strong. World title match, Red Dragon versus Michael Elgin and Jay Lethal. Those are your main two matches. That's from 2013. I also have another one that I've got from 2013. Another Final Battle 2013. You can read that. And we have Global Wars, May 10th, 2014. Some great matches on there. I'm not going to read them all, but if you wanted to pause that and read it, you guys can. War of the Worlds, May 17th, 2014. Great backing artwork, great back to this. Nakamura and Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, another great match. Another one from 2014. Best in the World 2014. Gotta watch this one as well. I only am a couple behind. I don't have all of the Ring of Honor ones, but I have a lot. So we have Survival Fittest Night 1 and Night 2 from 2014, both great. And then the finalists from that. Doesn't even look, that looks like Logan Paul, a young Logan Paul to me, and Hangman Adam Page back then. Of course, Hanson, now Ivar, Adam Cole, Roger Strong, Tommaso Ciampa, it's crazy, and Matt Sydal, who I think is very underrated. Matt Sydal, who I don't even know where he is anymore. Supposedly with AEW still. Conquest Tour 2015. I didn't show you the backs. I'll show you the backs of these. Yeah, that. Kingdom and the Briscoes. And yeah, The Addiction versus the Briscoes. First time ever. War of the Worlds 2015, Philadelphia. Kushida and Roderick Strong, absolute banger. You got Adam Cole and AJ Styles. Great match. Then you have Night 2 in Philly. Both of these shows are great. Philly's always a great crowd. Great crowd. I love watching the old school Ring of Honor. This was old school Ring of Honor right here. Oh my god. Global Wars 2015, May 15th, Toronto. Global Wars again. This was like their television taping, I'm pretty sure. I think so, because but a lot of good stuff on this one as well. Again, if you guys want to pause it and read it, you can. It'll take too much time reading all of them. Aftershock Tour from Hopkins, Minnesota, 2015. Another great show. I've been rewatching these from last year and almost finished them. Then we have Aftershock Tour from Vegas. Mark Briscoe looking so different than with hair. Looks better without hair, I think. One of the best pay-per-views you'll ever see. Death Force Honor 2015. from Baltimore, Maryland. And this is one of the most insane matches. I highly recommend you watch it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. But I would get the DVD because this match, lethal and strong. It's freaking insane. This whole pay-per-view is, from top to bottom, every match delivered. Dalton Castle and Adam Cole's a great match. All four teams in the tag title match. Addiction, Red Dragon, War Machine, Kingdom, great. ACH and Adam Page. Roppongi Vice, Briscoe's great. Cedric Alexander, Moose. Very not talked about Ring of Honor feud. I actually really enjoyed that. Really good stuff. Cedric actually beating Moose is very rare because Moose is always winning all the time, so you don't see that now. But back then he actually lost. So Field of Honor. I liked that it was in a base. This was in a base. They wrestled in a baseball stadium. Another really good show. I like this. I wish they would bring stuff like this back. This was good. This was really fun. But this was the main event. This tag match, Red Dragon and Jay Lethal and Nakamura teaming up. This was, I think, right before Nakamura went to WWE, left New Japan. But it's cool to see Cedric and Moose because now they're both in TNA and they're feuding, and the rivalry is from. It's just cool to see that as a TNA Ring of Honor fan. All-Star Extravaganza, San Antonio. Another great top to bottom, great card. Lethal defended both his titles, world title and television title, against Red Dragon, O'Reilly, and Fish, and retained because Adam Cole screwed him over, Kyle O'Reilly in the main event. Styles, Roderick Strong, Adam Cole, Michael Elgin. Addiction, Kingdom and Young Bucks. ACH, Matt Sydal, fantastic matches with them. Moose and Cedric, no DQ. Briscoe's against the returning All Night Express. Kenny King, Red Titus. Silas Young, Dalton Castle, and Jay Lethal and Bobby Fish. Jay Lethal is one of the best wrestlers also on the planet. You have Survival of the Fittest Night 1. Love Donovan Dijak. Great, awesome guy. He was great in Ring of Honor. Wish he was Ring of Honor champion. But this was a great Survival of the Fittest. Had Matt Sydal and Styles in a great match. All these matches, nothing bad to say about this stuff. A little bit of a different look, not the skinnier case, but Final Battle 2015. Styles and Lethal. This is right before Styles, his final match, before he comes to WWE for 10 years. So this was his last match, and then he gets kicked out of Bullet Club and heads over to WWE in the Royal Rumble. The Winter Warriors. This chaos of the tag match. 8-man tag team match. Lethal, Shelley and Cole, great match. Just keep moving here, I'm not even halfway done. Then I have the next one there. We got 14th anniversary. Ring of Honor, 14th anniversary Ring of Honor. The Elite, the Elite Omega versus Kushida, ACH, and Matt Sydal, freaking crazy match. The Conquest Tour, Philadelphia. Sydal and Lethal, banger match. That was ACH and Kushida. Love Kushida. And we have one of the first, actually the first Ring of Honor DVD I owned when I started collecting these. Supercard of Honor Night 1 and Night 2 with Cole and O'Reilly. So there's both of them. Can read all the matches if you want. O'Reilly and Matt Sydal put on a clinic match. Great match. Technical match there. We have we have Conquest Tour from April 23rd, my birthday, and then April 30th in West Warwick, Rhode Island. So you have that one, and then the back. Global Wars 2016. Colt Cabana returned at Supercard of Honor, and this is when Adam Cole came back and joined Bullet Club. This crazy match here was awesome. No super kicks for the first time in one of their matches. That was hysterical. War of the Worlds Tour from Dearborn, Michigan. This is when Hangman Adam Page joins the Bullet Club and becomes the Hangman, gets the moniker Hangman Adam Page. Iconic moment for Hangman, because that's how he got his name from that point on. War of the Worlds Tour from New York City. This was a first time watch. And we had Road to Best in the World. I got end up getting this one for free with some other stuff I bought from a guy, a seller, and I actually wanted this one. This one has a great match. Roderick Strong and Jay Briscoe. Road to Best in the World. Again, if you want to read that, you can. Road to Best in the World. I mean, actually, Ring of Honor Best in the World, so not Road to. So this was really good. This was Roderick Strong's last Ring of Honor pay-per-view. When he joined, soonly joined WWE. He joined NXT shortly after. He had some indie matches, but then he joined WWE. Death Before Dishonor 2016, where Jay Lethal's reign came to an end, and it was the Adam Cole era. Field of Honor 2016. Their last time they did that show. Here's the back of that. Last time they did that in the baseball field, which I thought was a cool concept. Glory by Honor, and then Glory by Honor, Champions vs. All-Stars. You got that. And then that. Almost at the end of 2016. Road to Final Battle. Cole and Silas Young. Silas Young, another guy. You don't hear much about him anymore, but he was a really good wrestler in Ring of Honor. The Last Real Man. I'm surprised he wasn't Ring of Honor champ. Survival of the Fittest. This is when they did 2 discs for this night. This is the one that Bobby Fish won. But he never won the Ring of Honor title. I thought Leo Rush should have won that, honestly. He should have won he should have won Survival of the Fittest. He was on a hot streak. Reach for the Sky Tour. So this is the night 1. This is when Marty Scurll joins and Will Ospreay into the fold. You have that one. Do that. Night 2. They have the insane tag team match. The Young Bucks that leads to this crazy freaking match, and that's with Marty Scurll, another guy that can't believe he was never Ring of Honor World Champion, against Will Ospreay. And you got Cole and Lethal in a rematch from Death Before Dishonor. Marty Scurll and Will Ospreay, freaking insane match. That was in London, so you know they were going to tear the house down. Then we have Final Battle 2016. This was always a hard one for me to get. It was always expensive, but I finally got it. Great pay-per-view. Love that match with O'Reilly and Cole. Kyle O'Reilly's last Ring of Honor match before he goes to WWE as well. Goes to NXT. Bucks and Briscoes. Never can go wrong with any of those two legendary teams. Undisputed Legacy. That. We have Honor Reigns Supreme the next night, February 4th. We have that. And Cody Rhodes joined at Final Battle. So this is the Cody Rhodes era at this point. It's Cody in Ring of Honor. The Ring of Honor experience, the fans voted in Columbus, Ohio that night for match stipulations and stuff like that. So this is cool stuff. I enjoyed this one. Manhattan Mayhem. Love when they're in New York, Manhattan, or Philly. It's always a great crowd. Another great show. Bully Ray debuts at the end after the Bobby Fish and Adam Cole match. 15th anniversary. Christopher Daniels finally wins the Ring of Honor title. It was a great moment. Leo Rush, Marty Scurll, fantastic match. The Hardys, they shocked everyone in Manhattan, and the Hardys showed up because this is the match they were supposed to have. Only this match they showed up. Had an insane match, but this match is an iconic match. The ladder wars with the Hardys and the Young Bucks. Super Card of Honor. I don't see a lot of people sell this one, so this is a rare one. I love the cover of it in the back. It's a badass DVD. I think it's really well designed. We have Unauthorized, Silas Young and Pierce City Bruiser in Milwaukee running the show, and Silas Young beating Jay Lethal. That started their feud. That was fun. Masters of the Craft. The only time Mr. Kennedy, Ken Anderson, had a match against Marty Scurll. That was funny as hell, though. And Adam Cole lost to Matt Taven, which was a big upset. This is when Taven was getting a huge push. And that's like the last, shortly after Adam Cole would leave, so I don't have anything after that. So that's kind of my last Adam Cole DVD for Ring of Honor for him. Gateway to the Gold. This is my last one with Bobby Fish as well, because then he leaves shortly after. I don't know when he exactly left, but this is his last match I have here with Jay Lethal. They had a great 2 matches. So, best in the world. Here's when Daniels loses it to Cody, and Cody starts his reign. We have Death Before Dishonor, 2017. Motor City Machine Guns finally win the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, which was a great moment. One of my absolute favorite tag teams. I love them from TNA. We have Global Wars, so there's a bunch of them here. Global Wars, Kingdom versus the Elite. Will Ospreay and Punishment Martinez, now is known as Damian Priest. That match was freaking crazy. Then you have the next one, they were in Pittsburgh. Another great show, the Kenny Omega's in all of these. Them versus the Best Friends and Flip Gordon, another guy you don't see anymore. Flip Gordon was great. And Cody defended the Ring of Honor title against Kushida. Very interesting. Different styles in wrestling there. Cody Rhodes and Kushida. And then I didn't have this one. I needed to complete this. This one I got last year, and that's the last one for the Global Wars Tour from 2017. Which is another really good one. getting to the end of 2017. We're at the Survival of the Fittest. These are the participants in that one. Stephen Amell hosted and he wrestled, which was fun to watch since he wrestled. And he teamed with Cody and he wrestled him at SummerSlam 2015 as Stardust. It's always funny to see that. A little history there. Big upset with Jay Lethal losing to Punisher Martinez, Damian Priest. That's a big win. That was a big win for him. And it was clean, no cheating. Night 2. Participants in that, all of the Kingdom, and only Matt Taven won, so. It's a crazy Texas Death match with Cody Rhodes and Christopher Daniels. We had that. Really good stuff in there. Then we had the final night to crown the winner, all the participants. And then the right winner was Punishment Martinez. Got the future title shot, but he didn't win, so. We have Final Battle 2017. Dalton Castle finally becoming the Ring of Honor World Champion in New York City. Hammerstein Ballroom. This was another great show. This was Addiction faced War Machine. The War Machine's last time in Ring of Honor. Then they jumped to NXT, WWE. Best Friends, Motor City Machine Guns. Silas Young becomes the new television champion. In this crazy match, a really good match. Briscoes, New York City Street Fight beat Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer's one Ring of Honor match, but it's cool to see that it's crazy Tommy Dreamer was in Ring of Honor. The Hunbucks, that weird Dragon Lee versus Dragon Lee Flipwood and Teton. And this was the birth of SCU because they would no longer be called the Addiction. Now we're getting to the end. I just bought this one recently. I got this year. It was the 16th anniversary. I never see this one anywhere, so I was excited when I saw this on eBay. Lethal and Dalton Castle, that was a great match. Briscoes and Machine Guns, great match. Thought everything on here was great. Don't have any regrets on buying this. Great one to have. Since I didn't have this one, I never thought I was going to find that one. Because I didn't have anything from 2018. This was the only one I had. Masters of the Craft from 2018, April 15th. This was the only 2018 DVD I had for a long time. And we have these two ones. We have State of the Art. Punishment Martinez wins the Ring of Honor television title in this event, which was really good. And we have Honor Reunited, which was a good show. I don't know why, but it cuts off the main event of the Disc 3 Lethal versus Mark Hoskins. I have no idea. If it does that to you guys, let me know if you guys have that. It cuts that off for me. I don't know why the hell. I guess it did that for some reason, but I watched every other match I could see except the main event that of everything. I don't know why. Glory by Honor. Lethal and Silas's reunion. They have another match here, another really good match. I didn't know who the bouncers were, but it was Beer City Bruiser in a tag team. I actually find that tag team funny. And Survival of the Fittest 2018. One of the last ones, actually. And this is Jeff Cobb is in Ring of Honor at this point because he debuted here, actually. But Marty Scurll ends up winning that, but he doesn't win the title again. I don't know why they didn't give it to him. But Jeff Cobb wins the he's already the television champion. He beats Punisher Martinez on Ring of Honor television. So that's when Damian Priest goes to NXT. So we have this 4-disc set of the Global Wars from 2018. Can read all that there. Pause it if you like. Another great event. Very long one to sit through. Final Battle 2018. This is an end of an era for a lot of stars here. I don't see this one sold anywhere. I found this on Mercari last year, and I don't see anyone sell this actually. It's just like some of these Ring of Honor DVDs are rare. Another great show, but Ladder War was great, and Lethal and Cody was good. I don't think it was as good as their first match. So I don't think it was as good as their first match from 2016. But end of an era, because Cody, SCU, Young Bucks, Best Friends were here, Hangman and Page, they all create AEW. So they all go to AEW, and that's their Ring of Honor run, the end of Ring of Honor for them. Then we go into the year 2019, 17th anniversary. So I just recently finished this, not that long ago. Thought it was a great show. The time limit draw between Taven and Lethal wasn't even the main event, was supposed to be, but they ended up going on early. Pay-per-view I was happy to have. I think it's another rare one that you don't see. Goes for a lot. The G1 Supercard in Madison Square Garden. This show was great. Fantastic. A lot of awesome stuff in here. I'm happy I bought that because it pay-per-view delivered for me, and I'm glad I got it when I did. Then what I'm watching right now is the War of the Worlds tour from 2019. Right now I'm on night 2, so I just got 2 more nights. A huge, big, another like the Global Wars. It's a huge thing to watch. And then there's these, I have 5 more to get through, and I'll go through them right here. Best in the World 2019 I have in Baltimore. And Madison Square Garden, that's when Taven becomes champion. So this is Matt Taven's era. Which I think is when Ring of Honor fell off a cliff, because I don't know why they gave Matt Taven the title and not... they gave Matt Taven the title, but not Marty Scurll. That makes sense. Death Before Dishonor 2019. Roosh becomes champion here. So it's like a really good show. These ones look good. And then Final Battle 2019. So that's all I have. That's the end of 2019. I don't have many. I think they released a lot. And then I have from like 2022, when the world was shut down, they did Ring of Honor Pure Tournament. I love the Pure stuff. Brought back the Pure title. So I have that one. Still have to watch. Never watched it. And I have watched this one. So I'm just going to watch it because I didn't. Why not? And see how good it is again. So I've watched all of them now. Supercard of Honor from 2022. So the Tony Khan era Ring of Honor. Which we all knew was not doing so good. And I only have this one. The Bandito and Jay Lethal. Not Jay Lethal. Jonathan Gresham unify both titles. I keep saying Jay Lethal because he's on the show. Jonathan Gresham unify the titles. And this is the start of Briscoes and FTR. Great rivalry. One of the greatest rivalries in recent memory. So that was my Ring of Honor complete Ring of Honor DVD collection. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to go through. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, doing this video. Let me know what you guys want to see for another collection video. I will do my all Elite crate. I've been very behind. I've had it sitting in my room and I just haven't done it yet. But I'll do that one next. But if you guys want to see a collection video of anything else, I promise one day we will do my complete Blu-ray collection. But I haven't even, half of them are still on the, I haven't even gotten all the Blu-rays together yet. They're still all over my floor. So that's going to take a while. But we will do another Blu-ray collection video. But until next time, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And do you guys watch? Did you watch Ring of Honor? What was your favorite Ring of Honor match? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, guys, peace out.